back over there is the Mancave. It is a 10 by 8 summer house with a little bit of a decked area there to sit outside in the summertime. But let's go inside and see what goodies are held within. Oh, and here we go. Let's start in the corner. Sorry about the noise in the background. I've got one of my printers running on a test run, a brand new Anycubic Mono X, which we'll show you in a moment. But here we go. Here's the first section. This is the spray paint section. So I've got my spray booth there. You can find a review for this bad boy in my library, and it's an absolute cracking bit of kit. Got a vent on it, got a light on it, got a fan on it. Oh, marvellous, marvellous. I've got some paints up here. These are my Army Painter paints, the Air Mega set. Again, you can find a review on my channel for that. And I've got a few more bits and pieces here, including some liquid mask, some cleaner for my airbrush, some glue, and some various pots of paint knocking around, as you can see. I've got here my respirator mask, which I use when I'm spraying or when I'm doing my printing. I've got a little gadget down here that will hold my paints whilst they are waiting to dry. There, of course, is my airbrush, and the compressor for that airbrush is down below. Let's have a quick look down below while we're here. There's the compressor. There's a little cupboard with some goodies on. There's a hairdryer, a drill to hand to drill to allow some of the resin to come out, and there is my my mobile paint kit that I can just pick up and bring into the house to do a little bit of painting. Printer wise, in this section we have got the Saturn. Lovely machine, had this now for about 8 months, and there's my Mercury Plus wash and go station. I cure it and clean in there. A few of my goodies hanging up there for you to have a little look at. There we go, and down to a few models I've done in the last 12 months, over to a few more models, and then down to my Ender 5. This is the only PLA printer that I've got in the Mancave, but it does the job absolutely marvellously. Lovely size build plate, really lovely printer, happy with that. Just spin around a little bit, and there you can see the new bad boy, the Anycubic Mono X. That's on its first ever test run. Just want to see how that goes. I'll be prepping a review for that very shortly. Little tub of water there just to clean my prints that are water washable. As you can see, I've got a Colossus waiting to go for painting. Down below there, I've just got a nice tub of hot water for cleaning. There's part of the Mercury Plus down there, which has got some alcohol in for my non-water washable resins, and I've got a little bit of a gathering under there of various paints and some resins also. My tools are down there for my sander and a few bits and pieces. Everybody's got a little bit of a rubbishy cupboard, haven't you? And there's my rubbishy cupboard with gubbins and gubbins inside. Just going up the wall, we've got a couple of Captain America shields. Who wouldn't want those hanging up there? So that is the printer section. That's where I do all the day-to-day work. That is where the printing, the curing and the painting happens. So let's just bring it around a little bit. Couple of shelves in here with some goodies on, as you can see, as we just pan around. And if I take a step back, a few more goodies there. Let's just come down. There's Alf, my alien friend, who sits in the corner with all my CDs. Not that I play any CDs. Who needs CDs in this new modern mad crazy world? But there is that. There is one of my printers that's up for sale at the moment. I needed to make some room, so the Mono 2 is on its way out. Just in there, what have we got? We've got a nice Terminator arm, and I've got one of these Nerf Aliens pulse rifles that sat in that box there, just awaiting to make my fortune on that. Just move to the homework side of things. So we've got a couple of computers in there. I've got my desk, I've got my printer. That's a paper printer, and that's where I do my work from home. And I've got a lovely screen that I put right in the middle here, so that when I'm working, all you can see is a nice white screen in the background, very professional. And that is the home office in pretty much a nutshell. So a 10 by 8 space is pretty much big enough if you're not going to go too mad, but as you can see, this space in mine will hold all my models. It holds my printer, it holds my wash and go station, my painting section. Wonderfully happy with that. Now it's all fully insulated. I insulated it myself, so I know that the floor, the roof and the walls are all fully insulated. It's got a heater in there that I have on if I need it, but really this holds the heat absolutely marvellously. Make sure you have an obligatory smoke alarm in there if you're going to be putting printers and stuff like that in. And that's the man cave. I hope you've enjoyed this sneaky peek of where I do all my work and where I have a few hours of enjoyment in here. And I hope you like this. Really would be interesting to see your man caves as well. So, you know, let me know what you've got, let me know what you use, and let me know where you do all your magic. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and don't forget to tune in soon because there'll be a review of this bad boy here. And I'll see you next time on Greedy 3D.